out too.
On fourth down, the Niners trot out Mitch Wishnowsky to punt the football. Taken in at the 11. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10.
Striker, 3-3.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's out to the flat for Akers. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that will bring up 2nd down.
This defense for the Niners very strong in that victory a week ago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
2nd and 6. Akers back-to-back catches.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a 1st down.
Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher, and that's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
It'll be Joe Mixon, born in nearby Oakley, California. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
You look at this Niner defense.
And they've played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
And I think with as good as their coverage is, and they're also excellent tacklers, they try to keep things in front of them and either make the tackle or you have to run out of bounds because there's nowhere to go.
And now off to the races, down the right side.
Inside the 10.
Touchdown, LA!
Joe Mixon
with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others.
And the Rams put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now.
The Niners at 10-1 now on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Purdy from the gun on third down. Work in the middle of the field.
And it's a fumble.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
Obviously, and now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. Second down.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
So from the 37, here's second and 9.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Here's Purdy. And this pass caught by Gray.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and now it's 3rd and 4.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Back to throw, Purdy. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
So they'll pass on what would have been a 49-yard field goal attempt, and they're going for it on 4th down. And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. In motion goes the tight end.
Check. Mustang 19.
4th down try. Here's Purdy.
A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs.
Check, smash.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
They try and run on 1st down, but to no avail. Tackled for a 2-yard loss in the backfield.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Here comes 3rd and the length of the football. He's got his target. That's complete.
Hopkins. His 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Rams have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown.
No run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Dragon 60.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
Purdy off the play fake.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 37.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Taron Johnson made the stop.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
Ready, set. 18, Pioneer.
Throwing here, Purdy.
Flushed out right. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hold.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so, because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
Ready up.
Temporarily out of field goal range now as they come up on a 2nd and long after the holding call.
Cut 19. Cut 19.
Purdy.
Flush to his right. And he comes back with one complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 19.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Purdy now to throw.
Looking middle, and that's complete. 3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal.
On the jump. Flying.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown! From 4 yards out. And the Niners are back within a score.
Jake Moody now for the point after.
And that one makes it 14-7.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs. So they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
Red, yellow. Ready?
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
77 yards rushing here for Mixon. He's got a 1st down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive linemen said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
They'll run on 1st down with Akers. To the 43, 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd and 6.
Smash, red. 22 needle.
Going right back to Akers.
Still about 3 yards shy of a 1st as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up 1st downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, L.A.
Joe Mixon, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams go up by 2 touchdowns.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But Let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Now Purdy.
Eluding the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Now a 2nd and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 7 Pirates.
To throw again.
Purdy.
Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 38-yard line. They give them 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
Purdy sets up to throw again.
Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Out of the gun, Purdy.
And he's got it.
And the Niners are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll send one of those two tight ends in motion.
Dillon is in. Touchdown 49ers. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. And they've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Short completion, just 4 yards, and now it's 3rd and 3.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
On 3rd down, Mixon. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Well, prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game. You know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Complete to Addison on the out route.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Back to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And he is going to have a Rams first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that'll be incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
This is caught by Addison.
And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another first down.
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
2nd and 2. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
They'll try and run for this with Akers.
And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll throw now on the final play.
Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
And this one is right through. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Well, the Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll drop to throw.
Delivering a pass here to Evans on the out route.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Yeah, boy, Mike Evans, he's in some discomfort. So we're going to stop play here as they pay attention to him.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
10. Striker, 3-3.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5.
Ready.
On the delay, it's Mixon. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
158 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Okay, ready?
Second and 11.
They'll set up the screen here to Akers.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger gain.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Now back to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's got room. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a 1st down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
97. Switch, yellow. Ready?
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Ready.
They're going to look to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Fight 60.
Back to Mixon on second down.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Joe Mixon
with his third touchdown of the game, number 15 on the year.
And the Rams take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Now on first down, it's Purdy. That's complete left side to Gray.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Warriors 70. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's going to have a Niners first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
And the offense moving quickly to the line.
On first down, Purdy.
Flushed out right.
And this pass caught by Gray.
It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
A 2nd down throw for Purdy.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
Purdy. He's got his target. That's complete.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 32-yard line.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
From the 23, here's 2nd and a couple.
Trap 60.
Back to throw, Purdy.
His throw caught right around the 6. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
Flush to his right.
Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. And the Rams are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Once again, they run with Mixon. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
They were just trying to get their offense a little more room down near their own goal line, but this is just going to make things worse.
Ready. Drill 52.
One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
On the ready.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people are thinking about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Inside handoff to Mixon.
Wow, 185 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. They'll set up a throw.
That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now. Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
That is caught. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 41-yard line. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air.
Let's go now. Ready.
Mixing up the middle. Fletcher Cox there for the tackle.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Again, it's Mixon. And some space here. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Got it.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 8. They'll go with Akers here up the middle.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So now the Rams send out the field goal team here. He hit his first, this one from 38. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Ready?
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Let's go now.
And they take a knee.